Hello and welcome to my ServiceNow Administrator training course. I am SM Revant and I'll be your instructor for this whole course. Working in diverse projects have made me a very knowledgeable person in ServiceNow, and I am here to share my knowledge with everyone. Of course, training is actually my hobby. Talking about ServiceNow, it's a very hot skill right now in the market. Many opportunities are awaiting. If you are looking for a career in ServiceNow, that's a very good option. Talking about the course which we are going to have in the next 10 hours, the whole training actually covers all the concepts which are there in the ServiceNow admin certification. As you can see, we'll be covering all these topics. First, we'll start with the ServiceNow overview, wherein we'll talk what exactly is ServiceNow, why do people use ServiceNow, and then we'll move on to the user interface of ServiceNow. We'll go through the basics of the user interface, wherein we'll understand the basic sections and what are available over these sections. We'll also talk about the user administration, wherein we'll be creating users, groups, roles, and also we'll be assigning the groups and roles to appropriate users. There are certain features in ServiceNow called impersonation. We'll also be talking about that. Basic idea of LDAP will also be given, but will not be configuring the real LDAP integration in this course. Tables and columns, which are the core concepts or the heart of ServiceNow, will also be taught in this particular ServiceNow admin course. Starting from the scratch, creating a table, creating different types of fields, and modifying certain attributes, all these things will be covered. There is a concept called extends table, which is very important, and even that is also covered in this course. Certain core configurations or core customizations like the business rules, UI policies, UI actions, and many more are also covered. Creating an event, triggering them through scripts, and also creating certain notifications will be covered in the general configuration section. We'll also be able to create workflows and utilize different activities to perform our processes. ServiceNow provides a powerful reporting tool wherein we can query different tables based upon different filters. Many types of reports are available in ServiceNow. We'll see all of them from the scratch. The concept of update sets and plugins will also be discussed. This is one of the important things when we transfer our customizations to another instances. Service catalogs is one of the key part of ITSM. That in ServiceNow has a very great and important deal. We'll be talking about catalog item creations. Once a catalog request is raised, what happens, what tables are involved in the process, how are workflows, how can we integrate the workflows with the catalog items which we have created, what are record producers, what are order guides, what are variable sets. All these items are covered in the service catalogs. We'll be getting in-depth knowledge regarding the service catalogs. And finally, one of the most important thing is the custom application. We'll be creating a custom application from the scratch, and there we'll be getting to understand all the concepts and also work on all the concepts like the business rules, workflows, events, notifications, and many more. What's in this course? As I said earlier, the whole training course consists of around 10 hours of training videos. We'll get deep into some of the core topics like the service catalogs and also many other applications. Wherever whichever topic is of more importance, I have gone in depth so that you'll get clean knowledge over that particular topic. We'll also start the whole training from the basics. So even if you're not aware of ServiceNow, If you have zero knowledge about ServiceNow or the ITIL concepts, it's fine. Everything will be started from the basics, and whatever you learn from this whole course will be enough to understand the whole concepts. At the end of each section, there will be quizzes wherein we will be asked to answer certain questions. This will actually help you to understand on what level you are after completing the training. And also a workbook will be provided at the end, which you can utilize to brush up your skills over the ServiceNow tool. And the most important thing is the custom application. We'll be creating, as I said earlier, we'll be creating a custom application from the scratch, which means we'll create the table, we'll create the fields, we'll create the workflows, we'll define all the processes. So all these things will be covered in this particular section, and only this particular section has more than 1.5 years or 1.5 hours of training videos. Once we complete all the trainings on ServiceNow administration, this video, this custom application creation video, will help us to groom up our skills over the ServiceNow. We'll be talking about one of the real-time project wherein we'll, as I said, we'll take up the requirements, we'll understand the requirements, and then create the application in ServiceNow. The whole course is actually focused on the ServiceNow administration certification exam. So once you are done with this course, and once you have good knowledge from this course, then I believe you will be able to clear the ServiceNow admin exam. I am much awaited to see you guys over the next sessions. I'll be waiting for you over there. Thanks.